Hello everybody and welcome back. Hope your guys' weekend was pretty good. Alright, let's just jump right into the news. It looks like Gran Turismo Sport footage is going to debut live on May 19th. It's going to be at an exclusive London event sharing new details about the latest entry into the series. So that's pretty cool. They posted it on the blog on the PlayStation website. To me, Gran Turismo Sport is nothing more than a demo of the actual game. I don't really care. It's kind of like the Gran Turismo 5 prologue because they take so long in between games they want to just do a complete cash grab and release a glorified demo of the game. So I don't know what you really expect. I mean, I've never really been a huge fan of Gran Turismo. They're okay, but I prefer the Forza series just because it's my personal preference. But hey, whatever. I guess we'll look forward to the Gran Turismo Sport footage, and I'll just move on to the next piece of news here. So it looks like FIFA 17, along with Madden 17, NHL 17, they're all going to be taking major steps forward into improving the game. So I don't really know what they really mean, but Andrew said they're going to take, a major leap forward in immersion and competition. I'm really not sure what they mean by that. I don't know if it's just one of those yearly hype things, which I'm pretty sure it is, because it is EA, and it is EA Sports at that. And I really don't know. I mean, EA games are trash. You guys know that I feel the same way I feel about that. And I don't know if I'm just a huge fan of not EA, because they're not really that good at all for making sports games. 2K does a very good job with the NBA series. I'm really not sure what to expect out of EA for the next installments of these games. In the major leap forward, I don't know what to think about that. Cause it's obviously not going to be graphically, because Madden, holy man, that game looks like trash. It looks like Madden 15 still. And then FIFA 17, I don't really know what to expect from that. As well as NHL, I've never really been an NHL fan, but I really don't know what to expect from that either. I don't know what they have in store for major leaps forward. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, maybe they are listening to the fans, but maybe not. I don't know. I guess we'll find out more as release dates gets closer. Madden will be the first one, and then FIFA, and then NHL, or whatever. I don't know how they were all released in order, but either way, I guess we'll find out as we get closer to release date. Alright, moving on to the last piece of news. It's about Grand Theft Auto 6 and just some rumors and stuff that are going around, and it's looking like it might not release until after the next console even comes out. So, it might not even be until after, the end of the PS4 and Xbox One generation. It will release on the PS5 and Xbox 2, presumably, is what looks like they're saying. But I guess, they basically said, is it time for that one big world? And obviously, the game developer Rockstar, they came out and said, of course, at some time we'd want to have that one big world containing all of our cities and let the players fly between them and revisit their favorite areas. In that context, reimagining Vice City would be very interesting. I'm not going to read all of the bullet points and, things here. I'm just reading the things that I feel like are relevant. And pretty much, so if you guys want to read the whole article or whatever, just the link's going to be down below in the description. Then they dove into to talk about GTA Online and basically how it's a huge microtransaction thing now for Rockstar and how they control their game. And it looks like it's more than likely it's probably going to be that way with GTA 6, or GTA Online might be its own thing. Obviously it's going to be its own mode. They're not going to have GTA Online 2 or something like that. It's just going to be its own thing with more stuff added. So I don't know if he's talking about with the bigger worlds with the online, or if it's going to be offline, which offline would be amazing. But I don't know if consoles can actually do that. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. I guess online I'm not a big fan of. Like I said, I have not played online in about 8 or 9 months now, just because I really could care less, and a lot of people agree with me as well, that online kind of sucks. It's stale, boring, repetitive. I don't know. My personal opinion, but it looks like GTA 6 is going to be still leaning towards more online than offline than ever before, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to just see when it comes out. Alright, then they talked about some gameplay, which, it's pretty early to talk about gameplay right now because the game has not even been announced yet. But I personally hope it involves just the same as GTA 5. If they can have the same GTA 5 mechanics and gameplay and stuff, I'd be perfectly fine with that. They can always improve it to be more realistic driving and stuff, but it's not really my kind of. 5 was great for just gameplay wise, and I'd prefer that in any open world game, really, to be honest with you guys. And then they went in and talked about the location, how Rockstar back in 2003, they had a trademark for Tokyo, which it never came through. And I really don't think they're going to be leaving the United States. They might go to, I don't know, Seattle. No, not Seattle. Maybe Dallas. I think they're either going to go back to Liberty City or Vice City, one of those two locations. Just because they've been there before, they can recreate the worlds how they want them. I really don't want a bigger map size per se. I just want, or scale I should say. I don't really want a bigger map scale. I just want more interiors. If you can make the map maybe the same as 5, with a little bit more detail, not that it wasn't detailed enough, but a little bit more detail, and way more interiors, like robbing people's houses, houses for sale. Even though this could be included in offline too, like robbing people's houses, houses for sale, more cars for sale, more customization options, all that good stuff. I mean, it comes down to detail for me. Like, I don't need a huge, massive scale. Like, look at the crew. It's kind of repetitive and boring. Like, once you get in the mid-open plains, like New Mexico and stuff, it's like, oh my gosh, who cares? But yeah, looks like the release date will be between 2018 and 2020, which, I don't know. Where would you guys like to see this game happen next? I mean, they said basically with the time frame with this game as well, it would have to be, I would like to prefer it to be in modern years, but if they had to go back to the 80s, that'd be perfectly fine with me as well. Or if they could do some 80s throwback for Grand Theft Auto 5, that would be awesome. I mean, I don't know, just some spitballing here. But yeah, I think it'll stay in modern times because people are so used to having their cell phones and stuff, and yeah, it's I don't know, it's way too early to be talking about like what this game's gonna have in it and everything, but we'll have to just go from here and see like where the future of Grand Theft Auto is going to take us. I hope they don't focus more on online, but that's just my personal preference. I love the playing offline portion of the game. I still play it to this day offline. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really want to talk about. Make sure to like this video, comment, rate, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one.